Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Outriders build video. Well guys, buyers be aware. Viewers in my case. Actually I took 4 days of break because I wanted to perfectly optimize this build, and I farmed like crazy to get what attributes I want, what mods that I want on this build, and make this absolutely like a god roll build. Now it's not god roll in terms of armor, because I feel like the armor like could be higher, because I've seen like 11.34k armor. I don't have that high. I have over 10ks, which is kind of okay, I would say. Anything over 10k is a lot of armor anyway. But yeah, I farm like crazy. I knew what I want on my build. I knew what stats and mods what I want. I just didn't have it, so I had to farm for it, and I took like a 4 days break, like I said, and I was just crazy farming lower tiers. I always recommend you guys to farm lower tiers. Don't go for a straight up like CL15 if you can't do it. If you're having trouble, just farm lower and you'll get the mods and weapons basically you want from there, legendaries and everything. And that's how I got it. So let me show you the build here, of the chitty chatty. So you can see this is the build, and you can see a lot of like legendary items there. And don't freak out, you can get it too if you farm in lower challenge tier. If your build is capable of clearing a particular challenge tier, you can farm that, or you can just drop one tier below so you can farm it even quicker, and you will get those legendaries what you want. Don't go for like the maximum challenge tier. If you can't do it, just don't go for that. Make your build perfect. So with this one, it's just absolutely amazing. I cleared multiple challenge tiers like 15, and I am so happy that it's working even after the nerf and everything. Yep, it's going good. The trickster is super good. Now if they nerf it again, I'm gonna quit playing this game, to be honest. I mean, why would I do that? Because there's nothing in terms of end game in this game. There's just farming challenge tiers and nothing else. Even, I mean, Division 2 had a lot of stuff in end game, to be honest, compared to this. But yeah, it is what it is. I just want to show you what I have in this build. So the weapon, I have a death shield, because this is literally the best weapon for this this role, trickster. And if you don't have this weapon, go for the bulwark. You can buy it from Thiago. That's all I can say. You can also use this shotgun, the anomaly, but I mean, Death Shield is hard to beat, man, because it comes with Weapon Life Leech, healing received, and close range damage, and that's basically what you want. The Weapon Life Leech will make sure you heal whenever you try to shoot your weapon, so you fire, you get the healing back, and the healing received will increase that healing, and close range damage, of course, increases your damage against close targets. And Fortress is a mod which gives you up to 43% bonus damage based on your armor. Now, it's up to, don't get confused that it's going to give you 43. It's up to 43. It's based on your armor, and I feel like I have enough armor to proc that all the way up, and I'll show you in a moment why did I say that. I have 53.3k armor right now, but I can actually get higher than that with some mods. So yeah, and now the second mod, I have Killing Spree. And now if you don't have the Killing Spree, you don't have to use this. You can use Bone Shrapnel, which is a tier 2 mod, easy to get from a purple, so you can use that. You have a bunch of horde of enemies, you kill one of them, everybody explodes. You all know how it works. You can also use the tier 3 Bone Shrapnel, but I feel like the tier 2 Bone Shrapnel is better than tier 3, because the tier 3 requires crit, and it has a 3-second cooldown, where the tier 2 it requires to kill enemies, but it has a 1-second cooldown, and you can always one-shot those rushers, and that will create the explosion. So I feel like the tier 2 is better. But hey, if you have Killing Spear, go for that. It increases your damage by 25%. And it stacks up to 3 times, so that's like 75% damage there for 20 seconds, which is really nice. And you get Killing Spree from the Amber Vault. Yeah, you get it from there. And if you're going for the bulwark, it's a bleed. Don't get the bleed to waste. Make sure you have some mod that will increase your damage to bleeding targets, and also give you healing if you kill a bleeding target. I forgot the mod name, but it does that, what I just said. So, and pistol, make sure you have a 50 level pistol, or whatever the higher level you add. It doesn't matter, but make sure you have the higher level pistol, otherwise your health will be lower. Now for the hat, I went for the Tanner's hat. Now the reason why I went for the Tanner's hat, because it has bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, and close range damage, and that's basically what I want. Every single of my gear has this particular attributes. So yeah, and also it comes with a Stare into the Barrel mod, which increases my firepower by 10,000, and stacks up to 5 times. If depends on how many like, enemies are close to me. So if there's 5 enemies close to me, I'm gonna have 50,000 firepower, which is a lot of firepower. Now, if you don't have this hat, you don't have to use it. You can use the Sergio's Barrett. Comes with Sharp Eye and also Bloodlust. You can use that. And you can see the second mod I have is Instant Reload, which is Hunter Prey, teleporting instantly replenish magazine of your current weapon. So when I'm shooting my weapon and using my, the twisted round, and that's how I want to keep the twisted round active. And if I reload it, it's going to go away, right? So I can just Hunter Prey, like teleport behind enemies, and that will, keep my twisted round active because it instantly reloads my weapon. So which is really nice. I feel like they're kind of gonna nerf this one. I don't know, but well, it's just my thought because they're nerfing everything right now, right? So yeah, and now you get the instant reload from this particular headgear, which is the cowl thingy. I don't want to pronounce that, but yeah, you get it from there. Now for the chest, I have bonus firepower, close range damage, cooldown reduction again, and I have the radiation jump. Now radiation jump is a super important mod. Now why is that? Because whenever you teleport behind enemies using Hunter Prey, it makes them vulnerable, and when they're vulnerable, they will take 15% more damage. It was 25, they nerfed it down to 15, and they're going to take that much damage. And when an enemy is vulnerable, it actually, they ignore the armor piercing, so the armor piercing no longer works on them, and you're going to do direct health damage, which is really, really good. So you can instantly melt some bosses if you use this mod and teleport behind them using Hunter Prey, and you're just going to melt them easily. And that's what I do when I see a boss. I just teleport behind them and melt them. Even without Twisted Round active, you can kill them. Yep. And now the second mod I have is Strong Twist, which increases my firepower by additional 15%. So again, more damage there, which is really nice. And I have that. You can use anything you want, man. You can use definitely anything you want. You don't have to copy what I have. You can just try, experiment yourself. If you feel confident with something else, definitely do that, okay? All right, next, the lower armor, I have the ammo bargain. The reason why I went for the ammo bargain, because I feel like since I'm using a shotgun, it's important. If you're going for the assault rifle variant, you may not need that. But for a shotgun, I need that because every time I get a kill while Twisted Round is active, it replenishes 20% of my mag, which kind of helpful, I would say, in my opinion. So I can keep the Twisted Round active. And it comes with mitigation from death, so that's why I'm using this particular gear as well. Now, the armor bargain, you get it from this particular exotic piece, which is lower chrono suit. You can actually use the legendary item as well, because it comes with bonus firepower, close range damage, but it has healing receive, which I don't want. I want healing receive is not that bad. Don't get me wrong. It's going to increase the healing you're going to get, basically. But I wanted that cooldown reduction because my skills, which I'm using all the time, is keeping me alive. That's why I want this. This particular piece. So I went for that. And mitigation from death. Every time I aim down sight, I will get 45,000 armor points, which is really nice, and it stacks up to 3 times. So this is the reason why I think that the Fortress mod will be active basically forever, because I have a lot of armor on me, because of that mod. Now for the gloves, bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, close range damage again, maxed out there. I have Captain Hunter, which increases the damage against elite by 25%. I have personal space, which is 15% damage to close range enemies. You can go for that particular mod, which gives you 10% shotgun damage, or Dum Dum bullets if you're using a soul rifle. That will increase damage against, just give you 10% AR damage, the Dum Dum bullets, right? Yeah. So you can use that. Now, if you want to know where you get Captain Hunter, you get from this particular legendary piece, which is Gauntlet of Cannonball. And like I said, farm the lower tiers, you will get them. You see, this is a 43. I have 138. You can actually farm those lower tiers, and you will get these exotics. Not exotics, means legendary. Come on, man. I played enough Division 2, man. So yeah, you will get these things. Okay, so that's what I have. Now for the boots, I have again firepower, cooldown reduction, close range damage. I have emergency stance here. You can use something else if you want to. The reason why I'm using emergency stance, because whenever my health drops below 30%, I will get Golem stat on me, and the Golem basically gives you 65% resistance, which is really nice. I would use that. And the secondary I want for Bloodlust. So yeah, use this, man. This particular build, it's working really good even after the nerf. All I can say, it's just super good. Just try it out, see how it goes for yourself. If you want to try something else in terms of mods, definitely do that. Do let me know how it goes for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you guys may not have all those legendary items and all that. You can use epic items. Just all the thing matters here in this build is to have right attributes. If you have right attributes and the right mods, it will increase your damage significantly and you will be able to kill it. But the most important one here is the hunter prey, like making vulnerable enemies, because once you do that, when you teleport behind them, it increases your damage a lot. And like I said, it ignores their armor, so you will do direct health damage. So I always use that against bosses. And if you're by accidentally like reloading your weapon, you can fast travel, teleport behind enemies and then melee to cancel the reload animation, and then you will keep your twisted round active forever. But sometimes you may screw up. I did in situations, but the build is so strong, the damage is so good, and the survivability is also really nice that I can clear waves of enemies without even having twisted round active. Yes. Just try it out. That's all I can say. I cleared CL15, which I'm really happy about it. And I'm not going to show you the entire clip and increase the video like length. I am showing you gameplays here and there as well, but I'm going to show you the end, what I did, so you can believe that I cleared a CL15. But yeah, it was really fun. After the nerf, it's still working good. Just try it out, see how it goes, and yeah, that's basically it. And oh, sorry, I forgot to show you my skill tree. Haha, my bad. Okay, so this is my skill tree basically. Now you can copy what I have. But I'm gonna tell you that don't go for the reload speed and stuff. Just go for the damages and go for like shotgun damage if you're making a shotgun build. Go for assault rifle damage for assault rifle build, and that's it. And the skills, I have such lower cooldown as well. I always use the skills because skills what's gonna make me deal a lot of damage. The hunter prey is super important here. Not only keeping my twisted round active, but also vulnerable, like making the enemies vulnerable, and I'm killing them quickly. So everything here is perfectly synergized to each other. So just that's how the build is. You can of course change anything you want. It's totally up to you. But yeah, take it as a template. That's all I can say. So that's pretty much it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.
Tahiti, I found a pod down here, guarded by monsters. I've secured it, and plenty of rock samples for you to play with.
Perfect. I can't wait to run the tests. Strange that the monsters are interested